Okay,
The match is going to be between Nero X2 and EngiRTA, and their starter. So the route consists of trying to get the items. You have some support items that you get from completing some of the stages, and you want to get all of them as fast as possible because they make the other stages a lot faster. And the first one you get is the item 3 that you get from Flashman stage. This is also good because Flashman takes 2 health from Buster, each Buster shot, and you can fight him really quick with Buster. The stage is pretty easy overall. For a race setting, you don't have many chances of dying unless you really get trolled by the boss fight.
Yeah, and it can happen to have some troubles with Flashman. It seems like we don't have sound on the games.
Nice. Both players reach the boss fight at the same time, basically. Let's see if both can get a flashless fight. Oh, Engie barely not getting a flashless. Oh no!
Oh. Yeah, that can happen. It's rough, but we're still at the beginning, so everything can still happen in this race.
Yeah, it's a very risky game. You risk death at many points, so this death alone does not mean the race is over. It's still. Now you see the cutscene to get the weapon on Nero's screen. You see how long it took. It was quite a while. In American version, that would be like twice as long.
Oh yeah, the American version surely plays with your patience on these screens.
Yeah. So Hitman stage. The first half of the stage is pretty simple, like Flashman. You don't have to do much. But then you're gonna swap to item 3. I think Nero is gonna do it, since he's a pretty experienced runner. Yeah. This makes this section a little bit faster. I think it saves like maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think.
Now he's gonna attempt for the first zip of the game.
And he got it pretty nice.
That was really good.
And
So the zip works. Okay.
Sorry. Just Engie had a little trouble with the little guys. He dropped him into the lava, but he had the iframes. But that's little things that can happen to you at the beginning of this stage.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not that hard to die if you're not paying attention. Okay, Engie had a little bit more trouble with the zip, but he also got it. That skips a Yoko block section that's pretty slow. So it's pretty good that both got him. Nero going for the Flashman fight. Oh, Hitman fight. He took a hit on the first charge, so he's taking it safe, staying far away.
Yeah, Hitman. Dancing with Hitman is always troubling.
Yeah. You can try to predict his timings for this charge that he does at you with some small jumps, but it's risky because you're close to him, and if you miss, you get hit. With the amount of health Nero had left, he would die. So about the zips, you need to somehow get yourself inserted into the ceiling. You can use item 3 or item 1 to do it. If you can set up the item so it doesn't despawn, doesn't touch the ceiling, and you can stand right on the edge of the item, you can put Mega Man into the position to get inside the ceiling. And when you're inside the ceiling, you just need to trigger the zip. And you can trigger it in two ways, by pressing jump, then left, 3 frames later, or you can press B with the item equipped, and then left. You have like 15 frames, I think, to do that with B. But you can't do the B one every time, because you have to be on screen, and sometimes you get off screen when you get into the ceiling.
Also, sometimes you can't do it because you already have 3 items on screen for setting up for the zip, so that's also true. Forces you to a trigger. And Nero just got the fast air, pretty nice.
Yeah, that section is sped up by a lot with item 1, because you don't have to wait for the clouds to actually move. You just go to them.
Oh yeah, and those clouds sure move very slow.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's kind of risky. That strat. It saves you a lot of time, but it's so easy to fall down there.
Yeah, it's a huge pit, so any mistake can cause you to fall through. It's quite a big time loss.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because having flash for the first half of that section helps you a lot with the big heads. Nero going into the airman fight is getting a pretty bad pattern from the looks, but he manages to kill him.
Airman hates speedrunners. He always gives the worst patterns.
There are patterns that make it easier to hit him. Also make it so you can hit him more times in each cycle. So now Nero has all the items. He has item 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 3 are used to do zips mostly, but 2 is also good because it's like Rush Jet, but he moves really fast. Much faster than walking. Well, not much faster, but fast enough that's worth sometimes swapping to item 2 to go through huge horizontal sections.
Yeah, it's definitely worth going for item 2 when there is enough space to use it.
Yeah. So Nero going for the second screen zip in Clashman stage. You can set up a zip in the first screen that's about 4 to 5 seconds faster, but it's also riskier. If you miss it, you're probably losing about 5 seconds to this one. And this one is allegedly much easier to set up, because I've seen it go wrong many times.
Yeah, I mean, you can mess up on both of those, but the second one is much easier to set up again.
So Engi had a little bit of a tough fight with Armin, but he managed to pull it through.
Yeah, he made it out, and we still have a lot of stages to go.
Nero using the item 3 to climb faster on this huge ladder, because Mega Man climbs really slowly, so when you can put the item 3 and jump on it, it makes it a lot faster.
Oh yeah, he's such a slow climber in this game.
Yeah, in Mega Man 3 and 4 and 5, 6, he climbs a bit faster.
Yeah, his climbing skills definitely improve.
Nero tried to go for the new strat that manipulates Clashman. It's a bit slower than the perfect fight that you could get before with the old strat, but it's consistent. But Nero missed it. He missed one of the tornadoes, so it was kinda slow.
Yeah,
going now into Quickman. At this point he could... Oh, sorry.
Engi also got the zip on the second screen.
That's nice.
Proceeding to the climb.
So Quickman stage is pretty straightforward. This first section, you just play normally through the stage. falling this section. And here you do a zip, a really big one. There's a big horizontal section there. And there he turned around just a little bit to turn the lights on again. And here he has to use flash. Because you have to wrap the screen once to make the game remember where you are into the stage. And you can't do it if the lasers are coming right away. So you need flash to be able to get back to a stage you can beat.
So now he's going for that second zip in this stage, and that's the one risky zip or the most risky zip, because you can soft lock here. And he made it through without any troubles.
Yeah, if you go past the door without looking to the right, you're soft locked. You have to restart and put a password to Quickman stage again. So now Engie is probably going to Quickman stage. And Nero could either go to Woodman or to Metalman now, because he has both weaknesses. Okay. Chooses to go Metalman.
I feel like that's the route that you see mostly. Picking
Yeah,
Metalman.
Because having metal blades for Woodman in case something goes wrong helps a lot.
You can never go wrong with metal blades in Mega Man 2.
Yeah, they are not always the fastest, but they're a consistent backup that does a lot of damage if you need. Oh, Nero getting hit. Oh, Engie, he chooses to go with the lights off, which is actually a little bit faster for the zip, but you can't see where you are, so if you don't have a really good memory of the stage, you might end up dying or just losing some time because you're not doing optimal movement.
Oh, and he got hit. That's unfortunate.
Dang. That was like the second to last screen of that section.
No, he's skipping on the zip.
Yeah, he chooses to not go again, but he can't go again since he does not have flash.
Oh yeah,
anymore.
you're right, of course, yeah.
Unless he tried to get a drop of ammo.
Oh well, that's just not worth it. Oh, that was...
Oh no.
Well, that's,
section can be really hard if you're not used to do it normally.
Oh yeah. When you just zip over it the whole time,
yeah.
The muscle memory will fade.
It's completely different. You don't do the same stuff.
Okay, I think he's now going for a game over just to get his weapon ammunition back.
Alright, Nero using the flash strat in wood to not let the dogs spawn. It does a really small zip there. It's necessary, otherwise your flash is not gonna last long enough. It was pretty good. Now he's gonna start the Woodman, the good wood zips.
That's the most crazy zip in the game, I think. It just looks so weird when you don't know what's happening. It's just, okay, just whatever.
And it takes so long. It's a big section of going crazy into the stage without it making no sense. Looking good so far. Alright.
You got it. No troubles.
So that's, even though he walks a lot and has a lot of menus, that's still a lot faster than actually playing the stage. Woodman fight is not really hard. He had a pretty good one. Now Engie going for the Quickman fight. He didn't go for the second zip into the Quickman stage. probably a good choice because it's a really dangerous zip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he has to be careful because he's low health. Oh my god.
Oh. Rockman was not nice to him.
Yeah, Quickman was trolling him really hard. See item 2 being used there by Nero to save a little bit of time.
Flying over the frogs. So he won't attempt the item 2 zip at the end of this stage.
Yeah. You can do a zip at the end of the stage with using item 2, but it doesn't save that much time compared to using item 2 on the first screen. And if you miss, you're starting to lose time. So it's risky if you go for it.
Yeah, it's risky. And I mean, he has a solid lead, so there's no need to go for that.
Yeah. The downside of going with metal blades there is that you can get some drops, some health drops or ammo drops, and that loses quite a bit of time in this game. It takes a lot of time to refill the pellets. Engie got a really nice metal zip in the first room. Let's see if he goes for the second room zip. It saves about half a second.
It's mostly for the swag.
Yeah. Oh, it's also save time. And he had a really good setup.
Yeah, that was a very fine zip there.
While Nero just killed Bubble Man. It's not a really hard fight, but he can give you some trouble with lag, depending on the pattern.
Here we see Dr. Wiley's beautiful eyebrows. Always love that.
That's a pretty good animation for the NES. Oh, Angie got a little bit too close to Metal Man, but it was still a pretty good fight. It didn't take too much time.
Yeah, well, that was totally acceptable. If you keep holding the fire button, entering the room, with Metal Man won't move. He'll only start moving again if you cross the middle of the screen. So that's what just happened.
Well, he's gonna move. He's gonna jump once, but not to the other side of the screen. If you're just holding the button. If you're slow, he might jump once. But it's no big deal. When you get too close, it's when it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, Nero nailing the first zip of Wily 1.
Ooh, very nice.
If you miss the second screen setup, you might get stuck into the wall and have to die. So it's pretty risky. Yo, nice second zip. The stage is pretty vertical, but lucky for you, you can zip through all the ladders, so you don't have to climb them. It's much slower to climb all the ladders. Engie attempting to set up the Woodman zip. Nero fighting the
dragon fight.
Oh my god! Oh
shit! Oh, that was.
He went too early. He started shooting too early. Dragon, because you don't stop like the other bosses in this fight. As soon as the dragon is on screen, you can move normally. So you have to wait for the health to fill. Otherwise, your shots are gonna get tinked, reflected.
Also, now he had to go for the refill for item 1 because you need 6 of them for this section right here.
Yeah.
And you need them for the rest of the Wily stages for setting up zips.
Meanwhile, Engie got the Woodman zip and the Woodman fight, and he's now going through Bubble Man. Let's see if this time Hero can do the fight. It's not an easy fight to do it with the speed strats, because if you mess up, He might shoot a fire at you in the leg of the room. Can make you fall, like he did last time. Alright, that was pretty good.
So Angie using item 1 for the beginning when he got hit by a little frog.
Oh dang. Yeah, that's the another of the problems with going for the item 2 zip at the end of Bubbleman stage. You have to use item 1 there, and it's not really as easy as just flying with item 2.
So Nero just changed his goal for the run, deathless, except the dragon.
That's pretty good. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good goal.
Since he used item 2 at the beginning of Wily 1 to go through that section faster, he doesn't have item 2 for this spike section, but he just managed to zip through all that, so it's just fine. You usually die if you miss that zip, so pretty good that he got it.
Yeah, that's another pretty risky zip.
In this section you use Woodman Shield to a really good extent, because the ability to throw it, it's really useful at this time.
Yeah, because those screws are just annoying if you try to go through them with the Buster or anything else than the Wood Shield.
Yeah, you could maybe use Flash, but then you would not have Flash for the next section with the spikes on the ceiling. So it would not be faster at all.
Yeah, you would use Flash for that if you go for the item 2 strat at the beginning of the stage, flying over to the second ladder.
Yeah. So this boss is pretty much a cycle-based boss. You have to go through all the blocks. It's 3 shots to each of the small blocks.
And Engi having a rough fight with Bubble Man, but he made it through, now entering the Wily stages. Okay, so now we have, for Nero, we have the Wily's 3, the fish stage. Let's see if we can get a fish to appear out of the water. It's a pretty simple stage. You try to jump out of the water, because Mega Man moves a lot slower inside of the water. And there we have a fish. Let's get some hype for the fish, please.
Sabaping. Let's spam Sabaping on the chat.
Angie now arrived at Wily 1, flying with item 2 at the beginning of the stage.
He managed to despawn the egg of the bird. This is a small lag reduction strat. Because if you let the egg there, it doesn't make the bird not despawn the enemy that you want, but you get a little bit more lag. Nero with a nice 3 jump.
Engi didn't get the zip. Items were a bit too far apart from each other, so now he has to climb that up, which is a lot slower than getting that zip right.
Yeah, it's a rough time loss.
Oh no. Missing on that item, saving them up instead of wasting 4.
Meanwhile, Nero just got into Purple Hell, as it's called.
Oh yeah, and
The
this
stage
sure is hell.
The stage is really hard. It has a lot of things going for it. Like this climb that Nero just did. He has like a 2 or 4 frame pixel for each of the item 3 jumps to work. And on the fake floor room that he put an item 3 there, it was a new strat that's kind of risky. If you mess up, you're out of item 3 for that section.
Engi had a pretty good dragon fight.
Yeah, his
Mashed him to death.
Now another scary section for Nero. And he survived. You might die by no reason. The game just kills you randomly in that screen. Now he's gonna do a zip.
The chances for that are pretty low, aren't they?
Yeah, they are really low. But sometimes it happens in races.
It does happen.
In finals of Mega Man 2 races. Sometimes it happens. So Nero going with the blue beam fight. He's doing a setup. He's setting up a damage transfer. Nice, he got it. I don't record exactly how it works. Do you know it, Ape Boy?
The damage transfer?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how it works.
No, me neither.
Yeah, it works. If you do what he did, it's gonna work probably.
Yeah, just do what he did. That works out fine.
That was one of the two setups. That was the slower one. Now he's going to refights. It's probably the hardest stage in the game to do it fast, because it has a lot of luck involved. And you need to execute based on the luck you get. You're going with the Airman Forest route for the refights. It's a quote-unquote new route that's can be faster, but it's not guaranteed.
Engi now at the end of YD2. I don't even know what that boss is called. I just always say it's Little Toasters.
Oh, it's Pico Khan, I think.
Yeah, I think I heard it. I'll just stick with Toasters. So
yeah, it's probably easier to say.
He just killed off the last toaster.
Oh, now Nero got the Clashman fight, the Preezy Clashman fight. Got it just fine. Fighting Quickman. Quickman is a jerk also in the refights.
Oh yeah, he always is.
It's way easier to fight him in the refights room because it's not it's a flat room, but it's still really luck dependent.
So let's see if we can get another fish. We get a fish for Engi. No fish.
No fish.
It's a sad day.
So Nero has only one Clash Bomb. With the Clash Bomb you can kill the Wily machine really fast, but it has two phases. So he's gonna choose one of them to kill with the bomb, and the other one he's probably gonna use metal. Alright, he chooses to kill the first phase. And he's really good mashing.
Oh yeah.
Going into the last stage of the game. Meanwhile, Engi just got to the Gutsman tank thing. Oh, just one hit short of a 3 jump.
Still,
still a really good fight.
Mashing looked pretty good.
Yeah. You're going with the last zip. It's a pretty big zip. The section is really long. He nails it.
Oh, he got through. Pretty nice wiggles.
Now he's gonna fight the alien. If you touch the body of the alien, if you get hit by it, you get 20 damage. So you wanna get hit by the shots and use the iframes you get to stay close.
Fast alien fight. Very nice.
Yeah, that was a really good fight. GG, Nero.
Yeah, GG to Nero.
29-11, it says on his splits.
It's a pretty good race time.
Yeah, it's a strong race time.
So Engi now making his way through Purple Hell.
Yeah, he's going to the spike section, the really scary section of the stage. Well, Well, from this part on, everything is scary in YD4. You can die everywhere, you can miss a zip at the end, you have a fight that if you miss too many bombs you can't complete anymore. So it's really rough.
But that's always the worst thing to happen, I think, when you find yourself in the boss room without any more flash bombs, and you just helplessly have to wait for that thing to kill you. That's brutal.
Yeah, that's the worst that can happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen.
No, we don't want that to happen.
Taking it safe. Trying to do the one tile wiggles. Nice, you got it. Okay, this first bump seems a little bit too high, but no, it works just fine.
It's okay. The first bump is pretty forgiving, but the second one is the one that you have to nail perfectly.
Looks like a good one.
Yeah, he got it.
So
and also
nice.
That's a very nice fight.
So he did the fight better than Nero did. Nero missed the double door. Meanwhile, Nero's practicing the dragon fight. He's probably a little bit mad because he died.
Yeah, I mean, but he reached his goal. Deathless except for the dragon, so he can't complain.
Yeah, he had that goal in mind from the beginning, right?
Yeah,
didn't change it, so it's fine. So Engi choosing to go with Woodman first?
Okay, you don't see that too often.
Yeah, it's probably because he might not be very comfortable with that fight, so he wants to be full health. It's a good reason.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh no!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
At least I think it worked. Oh, it doesn't.
No.
Okay.
Mega Man 2. Yeah, on the refights it doesn't work. If it happens to you on a regular boss, then you win the stage. But in the refights, the game is not forgiving.
Dang, that was rough. He just killed the boss and then, oh man. That's fine
Also,
since he
he had to go for Buster only now.
Yeah,
so with them would.
Deaths in this game are usually really punishing, because especially in the YD stages, because you have your weapons mostly routed, so you have just enough of them to do the stages.
Oh yeah, wasting ammunition on the YD stages is not what you want to happen.
Yeah, he still has one life, so he's still safe. And he has 2 clash bombs, so he can do the machine fight the fastest way. Yo, this is a pretty good Quickman fight. Oh. Quickman still managed to hit him one more time before he died.
He won't go down without...
A Clashman fight went a little bit off the rails, but he dies really fast, so it's not such a big deal. Little bit of trouble trying to get to the top capsule.
But he's in there now, and okay, he got Flashman down. That's I think, I don't know. Is Flashman easier than beating Metal Man? I can't decide. They're both pretty easy with the metal blade.
Yeah. I would say Metal Man is probably easier, because you only have to hit 2 shots. But it was a nice machine fight for Engi.
Yeah, very nice.
He managed to hit the 2 clash bombs just below the hitbox, so they would explode and hit him multiple times. Now he's going to the last stage of the game. Since he swapped to Bubble, he's probably not going for the zip.
No,
it's a good decision if you're not confident, because if you mess up the zip, you might lose time, and if you over zip, if you go past the door, you have to kill yourself And that takes a while.
Oh yeah. Because you only have those bubbles to get you kills, those little blood drops or whatever drops from that ceiling. So you're inside the floor, so you have to jump up to get hit by them. So it's not fun.
It's not cool. Right? Okay, he's really close. Just 3 more. Nice.
He's down.
GG, Engie.
Yeah, GG. It was a good alien fight.
It was a bit.
I was scared that he gets hugged by the alien. It was a bit close at some points, but
yeah, but
he did that very good.
Right, so that's our first race of this best of 3. Nero won the race, but both runners finished. It's pretty good. Let's see if they're gonna take a small break before going to the next, or just jumping on it right away. Oh, they are already the race room.
So I'm wondering what's the next goal for Nero? Is he going for revenge? I mean, it looked like it. He beat up the dragon quite a lot right now.
Maybe this time. Did I say best of 2? I meant best of 3. Sorry.
It's a best of 2. No matter what happens, just a best of 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be a draw if both win one.
So what I'm always wondering when I see the credits of a Mega Man game, like under the Robot Master name, there's always a name of someone. Like, is every Robot Master designed by another person, or like are those actors that played those Robot Masters? I have no clue. It always confuses me.
I have no idea. Maybe they just ran out of space. They want to put the name somewhere else. I don't know.
Just filling it up.
Yeah.
I always hope those are actors. Like they were hanging around in suits for the robots and posing.
Maybe. It must have been a weird section for the actors.
Probably. Someone in the chat, Dash1 just said they are the real persons inside of the animatronics, so yeah, that makes sense.
Woodman really looks like a guy. Just a guy. So it would make sense.
Just a guy crept into a wood animatronic.
Yeah. Alright, the new race channel has been made, but I think they're gonna take a small break. Because Engie is starting to practice a little bit. He probably wants to practice a little bit the section he died on of the beams.
I think he did lights off by mistake, so now he wants to try to get the lights on.
Maybe.
So what you need to do to get the lights on is, I think it's a second of those flame guys. You have to stop for like I don't know, some frames. Just
You just have to look to the right.
yeah,
as
but
fast as you can.
he has to be on screen for an amount of frames so that it works. So if you're too fast, the lights will stay off nonetheless, I think.
I don't think you can be too fast, but you have a range of space where you can turn around. Like, if you turn around too early, it's not gonna work, or too late, it's not gonna work either. But I think you can't be too fast.
Okay, I always thought you can be too fast, so
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so chat is clarifying this. It was a character contest for the bosses, so it's really just people who designed those bosses.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but it's also kind of sad. I was hoping for the actors. You
Alright,
just destroyed my dreams, sir.
Looks like the race just started, the second race.
Oh, alright. We're good to go.
Again, both going to Flashman.
Yeah, I would be really surprised to see one of them go start with another stage than this.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. There's no reason to do... Like, even if you do Airman second, you still use Flashman weapon, it's still useful. So yeah, there's no way you can get another first stage that's better than this one. Unless you find something else. Some new trick that we don't know of yet.
Yeah, I mean, in Zipless you often see Airman first, but don't think that someone does it in any percent. But I might be wrong.
Oh, yeah. Some categories use different routes, but for this one, it's really important that you get the items as soon as possible. Most importantly, the item 1.
Both at Flashman right now. Let's see how that fight goes.
Well, now Angie is the one that got the flashless fight. Nero got a flash. But
Very
he was
good fight, still.
Yeah. He was only 2 shots away. Or 1, I don't remember. But Angie now, with the small lead, going to Hitman.
So now we again got those annoying screens with Dr. Light just talking about how proud he is that he made Mega Man some items. Good for you, Dr. Light.
Yeah. Dr. Light really likes to brag about his skills.
Yeah, he does.
I think that's why Dr. Wily doesn't like him.
That's a good theory, yeah.
So again, Hitman stage. Really straightforward this first section. They are gonna attempt to use item 3 to jump on the platform right away.
When Nero gets it.
Angie is having a little bit of trouble there.
Okay, so first zip, the second match. Nero gets it. No troubles there. Angie with a little trouble gets it.
So the Yoku block section, on the first race, I don't think I mentioned how it works. So the disappearing blocks that you see, they have a cycle, they have a time cycle, but they also only start that cycle when you get close enough. So if you can go as far to the right as possible, you can make them go faster. Like, you can be really fast compared with landing on the furthest left of the platforms. So Nero this time attempting to do the dance, since he has more health. Let's see how it goes. Engie choosing to go the safer route.
Both should be able to take one hit off Heatman.
Yeah.
Okay, Nero got a pretty good fight. Very nice dancing moves.
Oof. Engie
Kind
of
of close.
scary.
Oh, yeah, I
But
got
it was fine. Looks like an 8-second time difference right now, which is not a big deal, considering the things that can go wrong.
Yeah, we still got a lot of scary stages coming up.
So let's get ready to airman stage. Hopefully this time nobody dies on the open air section.
Oh yeah, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, when things go right, it's pretty straightforward. But as soon as something goes wrong, anything, any small thing goes wrong, you're kinda screwed. It's really hard to fix it.
Okay, Nero gets over it. Very nice. Engie now.
Looking good. Oh, he took one extra hit that might be a problem against airmen, but he makes it, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's another thing of doing that fast air. Depending on how that goes, you can lose a lot of health. And yeah, you never know how the airman fight will play out, so...
Yeah, airman fight, usually you're gonna need to take 2 hits at least. But if he throws you with a bad pattern, you're gonna take at least 3. Can give you 2 bad patterns in a row, and then you get 3 hits. And then if you don't have enough health, you'll just die. Oh, nice! Engie just got a big health refill.
Okay, so now
he's fine.
Hopefully nothing can go wrong anymore. Nero beating Airman.
Yeah, Nero had a scary fight.
Oh yeah, that was scary, so... That's why you want to go in with a lot of health in that fight.
Yeah, you want to have a little buffer so you can make mistakes. So now they got the 3 items. At this point, they can choose to go to Woodman or Clashman. They already have the Woodman weakness, and they can do the zip. But you'll have to get a frame perfect down press with a shot to actually get the setup for the Woodman zip. So people usually go to Quickman first, so they can use his weapon to set up the zip. Ooh, Nero got... Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, he managed to fix it on the second try.
No, that's fine, but now he has one item, one less, and
yeah, now he's gonna have to adapt his
strat.
Yeah,
exactly. They pretty much counted for this stage, so oh well. I mean, little corrections. It's not that troubling.
No, he kind of had a little bit of trouble trying to do that ladder jump there. You usually use an item 1 in that section, so he didn't have one to use. Oh, he misses the item 3.
Okay, so
I think you have like 4 pixels to put your item 3 so you can land on it. It's maybe less. I don't remember, but it's pretty tight. And if you miss, it's just gonna go through normally. It's gonna go up on the wall. If you hit it, the window, then you land on it. So you can be much faster.
On the climb, also missing one of those.
Yeah, but he knew like to if you're looking to the right or to the left, it changes the side from where the bird comes from. So Angie was looking to the right there, so the bird wouldn't throw the egg and spawn the birds on him. So it mitigated a little bit of the time loss. It could have been.
Okay, Nero now entering Quickman, Angie at the fight.
Oh.
Well, that was unfortunate. Fight started out good, but then he got hit.
Yeah, he got hit right before he could shoot Flashman with the last hit. Ow. It's a pretty close race. If something happens to Nero in this stage, it's certainly gonna be a lead change. Very nice setup.
First sip, very nice. Angie now getting close to that first zip of the stage.
Looks like a good setup. Yeah.
The setup is good, and he gets it. And he makes sure to stop now. Oh, what?
Oh,
okay.
He turned it around too early there, right?
Yeah, either that or it was the wrong flame guy. There are two or three of them. So
yeah, he didn't spawn the right flame guy before he turned around, so it was too early.
I mean, it's still possible to do it in the dark. It's not that bad. I think
I think he forgot where he had to go. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not used to do it, it's rough to go through it.
Yeah, if you don't do it in the dark, then you don't have it memorized, most likely.
Yeah, you kind of have an idea what to do because I mean you have done it at some point, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do it if you're not used to.
Let's see how. Oh no!
Well, that's
unfortunate.
Yeah, very unlucky at the same spot.
No, Nero got a really good setup for the first zip in Metal Man. Based on the last run, I think he's not going for the second zip.
Yeah, he skips on the swag zip, which is totally fine.
Yeah, it only saves about half a second, and if you miss, you lose a lot more. Yeah. So you have to wait.
Yeah. Also, if you completely miss it, like it will push you down to the left, and you'll just have to wait for item 1 to despawn. So that's a huge time loss. That's worst case that can happen there.
You can also soft lock in that trying to do that zip if you're frame perfect on your trigger. If you trigger it on the first frame possible, I think you're gonna be too low on the ceiling, on the wall, and you're gonna soft lock the game.
So then that's worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's
dropping in with only 2 health. That's.
Oh, and he doesn't have any extra lives.
Well, let's hope that Quickman is in a good mood.
Oh, he jumps right away in his face. You can't dodge that.
No,
it's just the game telling you stop.
Yeah,
don't want you to keep going.
Not messing around.
Yeah, this game is full of this kind of stuff. Airman patterns that you can't dodge, Quickman patterns that you can't dodge. They didn't really think about how people would survive it.
No, they just didn't care.
Yeah.
Nero now in Woodman stage. He needs to get that zip. Okay, and he gets it. Because he started Flashman early, so if you don't get that zip, last wolf will block his way. And he made it through without trouble. Now for the big zip.
Right, Engie again into the dark. But I think this time he's gonna be fine. I don't know if he wrapped around the screen.
He stopped there for a moment. I thought that would get it. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I was happy too soon.
Weird. Dang.
He has no luck with this zip. That's so bad.
Yeah. Today is not Quickman Zip Day for Engie.
Nero made it through the zip. Now entering Woodman.
Got a pretty good fight.
Down. Yeah, well, that's good. So now Bubble Man. Let's see if he does it again with item 2 at the beginning. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, going the safe route.
Oh, and Engie just got another game over.
Yeah, it's rough. Usually in this game, when you start messing up something, you start to get tilted. Like, you can't do it anymore. No matter what you try. You have to try and get out of the state to knock it away. It's really hard. Because in the race setting, you're trying to go as fast as you can. Alright, this time he got the lights on. I think he's fine.
Should be fine now. Nero meanwhile got the zip and is close to Bubble Man.
How far behind is Engie? At this point, I think it's about 4 stages.
Yeah, should be right. I think Quickman should be the 5th stage that you do, that he did now.
Yeah, then it's 3.5 stages probably.
Nero just now finished off Bubble Man. He will enter the Y stages.
He had a really good time out of the 8 robots. It was like a 16, 49, 48 out of the teleport. It's a really solid for a race.
Yeah, pretty good. He's also taking his time to write in the speed gaming chat right now. Now let's see if Nero can get his revenge on the dragon this time. Yes. His goal is deathless this time. For now.
Yeah. Using the nice trick to despawn the egg from the bird, but letting the bird on the screen so the bird can take away that toothpaste that comes from the ground.
Engie missed the first setup for the Metal Man zip, but got the second one.
Nero getting the zip again. The vertical zip. Oh!
He did go for the swag zip and yeah.
Yeah, this time we can see how bad it can go. Instead of saving half a second, he lost like 4 seconds.
But it's worth for the swag. Oh, and then, now he got hit by that clown thing. Nero meanwhile got that zip. Pretty nice. Well, let's see if he can get his revenge on the dragon.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't fall again.
Metal Man.
Nice
Okay.
dragon fight.
Very good. Very
And
good.
nice Metal Man fight.
Yeah, both good fights. Both using the quick boomerang.
Yeah. It's a really good weapon.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of overlooked because everyone is just talking about the metal blades, but quick boomerang is pretty good too.
It's really strong against the mecha guys. And you can spam it a lot before it runs out. And you don't get stuck to the ground while you shoot it.
Yeah,
So
you can
it
move
has
with
some
it.
advantages over metal.
That's true. Nero got the scary zip at the beginning of this stage.
Pretty good. Pretty good zip. It was not the fastest setup, but it was a good one. He goes with the jump over the shot guy, something guy, I don't know, rifle guy.
Yeah, the little round guy.
Oh, okay, he was full health. Mostly. I thought he was gonna lose a lot of time on the big health drop, but he already had a small health drop before. So he was fine.
Oh yeah. Thank you now on the big woodman zip.
He's gonna use Quickman weapon to make it easier to grab the ladder without going down. With other weapons, it's usually a frame perfect trick. You have to press down by only one frame.
Yeah, I think you can do it like you would do the magnet grab in Mega Man 1. I think
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
using
exactly.
Quickman is so much easier.
Yeah, because you can just hold B and press down. Hold down. You can hold down. It's gonna work. You're gonna get the setup, right? It's
Yeah. So Nero just killed the toasters and Engi killed Woodman.
yeah. It looks like Engi is managing to not let the leads get bigger and bigger. 'Cause at least now he got his run straight. He's managing to get really consistent
He's
strats.
playing really solid, but he was so unlucky with that Quickman stage. That was so unfortunate.
Yeah, except of Freakman, everything is going okay. Nothing is going really bad. Oh no!
Okay, we shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
The Nero got a fish. It's always hype.
You
I
don't
love
got a
it.
fish.
Engi, why is Engi so far behind? He had a rough Quickman stage.
Oh my god, so many drops for Nero. Oh, one hit short from the 3 jump for Nero. Oh, Wenji getting hit by the fish.
Oh,
He didn't get a really good pattern from the shrimps.
No, but he's attempting that item 2 zip. Oh,
Oh, no, dude. He jumped a
Yeah.
little bit too high. Nero going into the purple hell. He's still deathless. So this might be the stage that kills the goal.
don't jinx it now. Don't jinx it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but he must be really nervous. He didn't die yet, and he's in purple hell. Oh man, he's having some trouble to climb that ladder. Oh no, and he missed the vertical zip. But he didn't die. It's just fine.
Okay. pretty good setup from Engi for the Bubbleman zip, the first one. He will again attempt to do the item 2 zip, I think.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh no, he got hit by the fish again. This fish does a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
But he got the... Okay. He's a little...
Nice. Ow!
I was about to say he could tank only one shot from Bubbleman because that does only 2 damage, but everything else does more.
Nero now, the last zip of the stage.
2 deathless, just to say.
And he gets in. Pretty good.
Oh no! On the exit from the zip.
That's unfortunate, but yeah, it can happen.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine now. He had item 1s, extra item 1s that he could use. So he could go up there and set up the kill normally. Uh-oh.
He shouldn't go for the damage transfer now.
Yeah, he would
He's
die.
fine. He did it. Very good.
Oh well, but now he's out of Crashman bombs. And that's a problem for the machine fight. Because now he's gonna have to kill both of them slowly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Probably gonna need quite a bit of health going into that fight, because the second phase of the fight, you really can't dodge the bullets. And the first phase, it's not really easy to dodge either, so he's probably has in mind right now that he needs to be almost full health going into the fight.
So Engi now killed off Bubbleman. Yeah, and sorry everyone in the chat that we jinxed so much in this this match.
Oh, I'm not sorry.
You should be. You should be.
Oh my god. Why?
Right, Nero got
didn't do anything.
the fight. Thank you. Now finally entering the Wily stages.
Just got the bird strat. Nice. Oh dang, he got the troll 2 space. Hero just started killing Metal Man and he just finished.
Oh, and Engi got stuck attempting that zip.
Oh dang. Dang!
That costs a lot of... it costs time and it costs item 1. And he goes for it again, which is...
Yeah. I don't think it's worth it going for it again.
Yeah, especially because you waste a lot of item 1s. You just want to save them up, I think.
So, Nero using the weakness for the first phase, that's Hitman weapon. Now he's going with Metal Blades for the second phase. He has a really strong mashing, so he's fine. Engi just missing the zip setup.
That's such a hard setup.
Yeah, it's really rough. And it's really risky, which makes you even more nervous about doing it. Because if you fall down, you lose a lot of time. And if you don't have a lot of items, then you have to go back all the way to the refill, so you can do that section.
It's Nero
really
now
scary.
at the alien stage. Only one item 1, and he gets that zip. Pretty good.
Yeah, that backup is not very easy. If you don't put your item 1 high enough, it's gonna disappear before you can get inside the wall.
Engi with a really good dragon fight right now. And a Nero at the alien.
Wow,
Pretty good
Nero's
mashing.
pretty good. Nice.
Yeah, and he got it. GG Nero.
Alright.
And he has a 28.41, but that's such a good pace. I didn't even realize he was that fast.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And he didn't die.
Yeah, he got his goal.
He got his goal.
Thank you now at the YD2 zip. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, if those guys start to follow you, that's never good. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah, if they jump on you, they're still behind you when you get to the place where you want to zip. That's bad news.
Yeah, your timing has to be on point for that. You really don't want those guys to follow you. Oh, and he falls down. That's unfortunate.
You don't actually need to go for the zip the second time, like if you game over. Because you can just use item 2. Because you have it now. And it's a bit faster, actually. Oh.
Yeah, also if you go with item 2, you get an E-tank and extra life, so that's not the worst thing you can do in a race.
Yeah. Oh no. He's getting trolled by the propeller guys. This is really rough. Okay, looks like this time it's gonna be fine. Nice.
Yeah, this is looking good.
Oh yeah, okay. It's past the rough section. I think he's again with 0 lives. I hope he keeps that in mind so he doesn't attempt something really risky on the next stages, or he does it in the beginning of some of the next stages so he can reset his lives. Okay, he's kind of low health.
Oh yeah, but
it's not really a problem because they're not supposed to get hit by the boss, since you know exactly what he's gonna do.
Yeah, it can always happen, but this boss does RNG movement, so you. Oh, he goes for the extra health.
Oh yeah. Okay. Since the boss spawns in fixed places, you can kill them before he can move to anywhere. But it's always scary if you can die with one hit.
Yeah,
you never want to be like that.
I mean, if you mash too slow for whatever reason, those guys will probably hit you. At least the lower ones. So yeah, going for that extra health was a good move.
Yeah. Also, if you shoot too early, because after the 2 blocks catch to each other, they attach. You still have to wait a little bit before you can shoot them. You still have a little bit of a delay before they can get hit.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Now entering the fish stage. Let's see if we can get a last fish for these matches. The fish is the best thing about this stage, because this stage feels so lazy.
Yeah, the
just
stage
put spikes everywhere.
The stage doesn't have much going on for it, and since people already know where the spikes are, then you really can't. Like, you can die. It's possible you die. It's not really hard. Look at how many spikes you have there. But
oh yeah, it's still a scary stage.
It's just
a little
not
scary.
You don't have to do much.
Yeah, exactly.
You hold it right for a bit. You jump.
I mean, those jumps out of the water at the beginning, they can be scary. But once you got that down, it's not that bad.
Alright, he made it to the boss. Let's see if he can get a 3 jump or a 2 jump, even if he mashes fast enough. Oh. He had a good 2 first jumps, but the 3rd jump was...
Yeah, the mashing was on point, but he
Yeah,
I think he started a little bit early because a lot of the
the first shots were
dropped off.
And for the last jump, he kind of shot a lot of times before he jumped. Probably he tried to jump before he hit the ground. So he didn't have many boomerangs left to shoot at the boss. Because you can only have so many boomerangs in the screen.
Yeah, that's right.
And the ones that are dropping off, they still count. So if you hit a lot of them on the body, you can't shoot many on the head. Makes it harder.
Yeah. Okay, so he got that zip pretty good. So now comes the scary part of Purple Hell.
Oh nice, he got the extended zip into the ceiling.
That was very nice.
Yeah, it gets you very far. Otherwise you have to walk quite a bit to get to the ladder there. Cypher is in this tournament. EngiRTA is not. You can check the brackets into the challenge page.
Oh, he only got one item for item 1 left, so I think he didn't realize it because he tried to go for the zip.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it's hard to keep track.
It's kind of scary, but it's kind of scary because no.
Yeah, you would mostly go with quick boomerang for this section.
Yeah, because it kills everything really fast.
Yeah. He was just hit by surprise, so okay. It looks like he's going for death. Oh no! Oh,
he doesn't have lives.
Oh.
Well, what he can do is
he can play the fight very careful with the pause.
Yeah, with the pause, and use the item 2 to get up there, maybe, or just break the lower door. You can still make the fight go. Well, okay, looks like he's gonna forfeit the race. But it's understandable. Failing at the end of 484, it's a really long stage. It makes you really mad when you get to the end and can't finish the stage and have to die.
Yeah, understandable.
But it's still a really good performance by NG.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, besides of that very unlucky equipment stage.
Yeah, he had some unlucky moments. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I don't know when the next race is.
I think that the next race should start in 25 minutes.
All right.
If nothing has changed, yeah. So
it's gonna be Lightning versus Ahmad.
Yeah, exactly.
Ahmad? I don't know how to say his name. Sorry. But GG guys, Nero and NG, both of them did a good job.
Yeah, so, pretty good.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
All right, thanks for watching.